G'day guys, back from my hiatus. I've had 2 weeks off, but don't worry, I am back. G'day guys, I've been a bit busy at work. I've also had some works going on, trying to get a bit of a studio office situation happening at home since my brother has moved back. First things first, let's address the redness. I was down at the beach with Salty Fishos the other day. He was filming a video. We had his family down there. We're spending the day down at the beach. So a little bit red, but hey, you get that. That's part of being outdoors, I suppose. So basically, I was going to show you guys what I've done in this office. Started out as a little garden shed sort of lean-to thing. We've fully gutted it and really kitted it out, so it's a cool little space. But I decided, instead of just showing you that, I'm going to run through the behind the scenes of how I make this YouTube channel happen. So the first step that you're going to need if you were to do something like this is you're going to need cameras. So here's what I use. This is a GoPro 9. This is what I got originally when I went to Coral Bay before this YouTube channel started. So this is what I started out with. Mainly the big feature with this is it can go underwater. You can quite easily use your phone, but this can go underwater. That's a big benefit when filming YouTube content, especially if it's outdoors. You don't have to worry about it getting wet. It's waterproof up to about 10 meters, so more than sufficient for the average user. They're pretty well built, pretty rugged. Definitely get yourself some screen protectors, because that will save you a lot of mucking around. From then, I pretty much went to a DJI Action 4, which I'm rolling on currently. I will drop some footage of what that looks like here. Similar kind of concept of a GoPro. It's square, it does all the bits and pieces, it can go underwater, etc. A few reasons why I've swapped to a DJI. I do still use a GoPro, but the response time's way quicker. It can work a lot better in heat, which in Australia we definitely have. And a few other bits and pieces that personally I think the colour and certain aspects are more up my alley, so that's why I've gone with that. Next up, you get your camera. You are going to need batteries. So this one's a DJI, has a cool little carry case, 2 spare batteries, also has these little indicator lights on the front, tells you whether your batteries are charged. GoPro one, this is an aftermarket one, so you won't get this with a GoPro, but similar concept. It's got a lid on it, keeps it safe. It does have lights on it, but only when it's plugged in. After that, we're going to have to talk probably sound quality. So I've just got these sent in the mail the other day, so I will show you what it does exactly. So this GoPro will effectively go into this little foam contraption or cover, I suppose. The idea is it will deaden the wind. So a lot of my videos have been quite windy, and I didn't have any of these wind socks available. So I got onto that. I got some shipped in. They took a ridiculously long time to get to me, but you get the idea. So pretty much, if I can just center it a little bit better, that's how it's going to be rolling from now on. So hopefully that gives us a bit better quality in the wind. Should still be able to hear people talking, and the mount will come out the bottom here, which it is a little clip mount. If I can just squeeze it out there. So that's how it's going to roll from now on. So super handy. Hopefully the quality is better with that. We're talking mounts. So if you wanted to do something like this, you are going to need some sort of a selfie pop. This is the DJI one. It's probably about 1.2 meters, let's say, give or take. GoPro have a similar idea, obviously a lot bigger in terms of pack away space, not much bigger. I think this used to go further out, but Salt got in that and cut it a bit short. So after you've got your selfie stick all sorted out, we're going to roll on to clip mount. I bought this first up. This is a GoPro branded one. Don't get aftermarket ones. These ones are actually built really well. So if you're going to use them, use the GoPro ones. That actually takes a lot of strength to push that down, so it will mount to a lot of things. You can mount it on fences, you can mount it on jet skis, boats, obviously within reason. Don't be silly with it, but basically, yeah, that can actually come apart too. So you can have a clip mount like that, or you can mount that on like that. So we'll also roll a chest mount. Comes in handy for a lot of fishing videos. So all the fishing that I do, I've pretty much always got this on ready to go, because you never know when the action's going to strike you. So always got that on, super handy. This one is just an aftermarket one. GoPro do have their own. Again, more expensive, probably a little bit more comfortable, but this is good enough for me, so that's what I'm going to use. Also with some, I suppose, like point of view kind of filming, I use this, which is a GoPro bike mount. These are super hard to find. I was lucky enough when I bought my GoPro that this was here. So basically, GoPro comes in, mounts in there like that. Obviously, you've got to put a screw in there, and then you will bite down on that mount. The handy thing about this is it also has a clip. So if I take it out of my mouth, I can then put it on there. You might remember from the quad bike episode, I had this bike mount actually on the GoPro, and then I had it onto this selfie stick. So a lot of the time I was filming like that. Super handy for me. So it works, you know, what can I say? Then after I got the basics down, that's enough to get you started. Obviously you're gonna have to film some content. However, there is one other thing that you will more than likely need in the way of filming, and that will be a drone. So this is my drone that I've been using for quite some time now. I'm using the Mini 3 Pro. So it's super small, super, I mean, you can put that pretty much anywhere. You can probably put that in a backpack or things like that if you want to go hiking. Again, this comes with a remote control, which is almost bigger than the drone, to be fair. Super handy because I don't have to use my phone, which I prefer. And then also with that drone, you're going to need spare batteries. DJI do that little carry case, makes it super easy. The lights down here when it's charging will tell you which ones are fully charged. It also charges the battery with the most percentage first. So you essentially will get a full battery quicker, and then it will prioritize the rest of the battery. So yeah, super handy bit of kit, but it definitely levels up your filming. So if you haven't got a drone already, get one. They're only about $1,500, which does seem a lot of money to some people. However, for the things they do, it's pretty amazing and pretty cheap. So once you got that sorted, we need to film some content. So let's jump out, get some content, and then we'll meet you back in the studio. I'll give you a final reveal of the studio that I was working on last week. And that's the reason why we haven't had videos the last couple of weeks, but we're back on it. I'll show you that. I'll show you the bits and pieces that I need to edit a video, and then we will basically, explain how the whole process works. All right, so after you've got your camera gear sorted, you're gonna need some content. So I'm out here currently with my grandparents filming another episode for you guys, so you'll probably see this next week. But anyway, we're out here exploring a few little fishing spots and camping spots and checking out what we're going to sort of plan in for the future. So we'll film a bit of that, which you will see another time in another video. But getting content can take you anywhere between a couple of hours to a whole day, maybe even an overnighter, depending on what you're doing. But basically, once you've got your camera gear on the go, content is essential. And then after that, we're going to take it back to the office, back to what I was building the last couple of weeks. Get that, we put it on the computer, we do a little bit of an edit, we add some music in, and that's pretty much how it goes. So we'll jump into the office now, we'll show you around, and we'll show you how the whole editing process works. It's going to be a crash course, so don't expect any tutorials or anything, but a little insight into what I need to do to bring these YouTube videos to you guys. So basically this is how it happens. Hopefully this sound deadener that I've got on my GoPro is working, but I won't know until I get home. So tell me what you think. Hopefully it works, and we'll see you in the office. Alright, so welcome to the studio. So this is now my new editing room. What you guys might not know is I also enjoy music. So this is my drum kit. I will be putting guitars up on that wall eventually. I might even throw a little video if you want to see my guitars up here. But this is basically what I'm editing on. I've obviously upgraded the monitor to an ultra wide. Just makes it super easy for me. That's my little mixer, runs bits and pieces. That's an extra screen, an old one. And down here is my computer. So pretty much that helps me run the software, which enables me to edit all these videos for you guys. So let's jump on there and we'll have a look at what I use and how I do it all. So here it is. Let's talk editing. Firstly, this is the program that I use. It's called DaVinci Resolve. It is free, super handy. However, the features on it for it being free is unreal. So it'll do just about anything you need it to do, especially starting out. Unless you're going over 4K quality, doing movie kind of stuff, probably not going to need it. So stick to the free version. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to throw in some footage, which this is on the media page right here. I can basically dive into some footage. We have some, what do we have here? I'll pick a few clips from Coral Bay. This comes up, don't need to worry about that. A few little bits and pieces. What do we got here? Some snorkeling. Alright, here we go. Some snorkeling here. Couple of clips. One of me swimming. And alright, whale shark that my mate Marsland took. Great footage. I don't even know, you guys might not have seen it yet, but I will show you anyway. Now we're going to the edit page. This allows me to basically grab clips like this, drop them in, and basically create myself a little bit of a timeline, create a story. This is how I do it, throw it all together. So this will now become what essentially will be a YouTube video. So pretty much this allows me to drop and drag and edit the length of clips, do bits and pieces like that. I can also fade things in and out. I have the Last Minute Living logo, which I can then drop in, and that goes straight over the top. Happy days. That's pretty much how it all works. So that's basically a quick rundown. I can, like I said, chop, change, reorder stuff, layer things on top of, add titles, all those bits and pieces. This isn't a tutorial, so I'm not going to bore you with it. But what I will do is I will show you this footage that I don't think has seen the light of day. Well, not to you guys anyway. So you're going to go into full screen mode. Check this out. It's pretty amazing. I definitely want to get back up to Exmouth soon, because I would love to do this whale sharks again. It was one of the best experiences of my life. So if you're going up to Exmouth, definitely put it on your bucket list. Expensive, but well worth it. after the video is complete, we then do social media. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with all that. A lot of similar things happen, just everything's get turned to vertical so you guys can see it really good on your phones, because most people use phones nowadays. Basically, we put all that together. It's a lot of work. It can take several hours just to even edit a video, let alone film it. So we put all that together, and then here we are. We'll have a finished product of a video. This will pretty much be what you're seeing now, is the full product of the video. And yeah, that's how a YouTube channel comes together. So we have just ticked over 350 subscribers as well, guys. So that support's amazing. Don't forget, we do have the Instagrams, we have Facebooks. We're also on TikTok now. Trying to keep on top of all of that at the moment. So make sure you like, share it with your mates. Hopefully we can get some people out there to experience what we've got in Perth. So plenty of things to do, all about using your time, getting out there, enjoying it. But we are back, guys, so don't worry, we'll be back on it. We've got plenty of content coming. Just had to take 2 weeks there and relax it back a little bit. Trying to stay on top of keeping the videos rolling. So thanks for sticking around, guys, but we are back, and we'll see you on the next one.